there, and
There
it's
you go.
actually locked in.
Right.
There you go.
So, you now have some ability to speed your friends into the fray. I think seeing the Zarya and the Rakan, you look at your fellows, you think, actually, you don't really need to
There's
hold
this one. Not quite. Matty thought about an angle, but now Kobe's going to throw down the lightning crash. But he's danger, but gets out of the ground. Enters cannon barrage afterwards, though. Might turn this one around, but a flash away will keep him alive. Keep your eyes on Deo and Xerxes, though.
Yeah, they got the mid-prio again. Silence cannot respond. Aggressivo cannot respond. That means that, though there are no kills, Astralis force off the tower.
Xerxes got a warrior, Trickster and a Cyclone! Inclement weather incoming! But what category is it? Just a category 3 for now, and no one is washed away.
It's category 0 kills. Can't see anything more off of that. Nuclear Int has finally found their way to the party. You don't have any tools now. What can you do, Astralis?
Comes lightning and the weather turns around. First blood to Nuclear Int Silas.
Gonna keep looking for something. When's that next extend?
Success is often being through this mid-jungle. And the jungle is here at least to try and punish Astralis. Goes in with the wind, becomes lightning. And the audacious charge gets a flash. And a comment into the Crescent Guard. Can't quite secure the kill though after a fantastic round entry. Flash will not make him escape. The Chakram secure the life. Trying to secure control of the lane while Syncroft was soloing out the Drake on the other side of the map. You can see Xerxes gets a hold of that Herald, and that'll be
BDS are really trying to shut this Zeri out of the game. Oh, Matty.
Oh dear, he is dead, deceased, pushing up the daisies. Got to meet his maker, he is an X. Matty
is pining after them out, and the hard work of BDS put towards that bot side actually gets very difficult for them to capitalize on them now. And suddenly, Astralis, huge power play, shut down the AD carry with a very respectable amount of gold onto their AD carry. Yes, they're going to end up losing this tower, but they took one beforehand. That's fine. It's trading even. Astralis happy with their position in the game. They've shown this to still has that TP. Astralis happy for the next couple of seconds for how this is going to go.
Problem is they are down 3 critical ultimates, and that could be punishing. Jonghoon will get the knock-up and dance his way out of danger. Aggressivo with Meganar hops in, gets Jonghoon's stopwatch and mistimes and Bar into the wall. He's over the wall. Jonghoon being chased down though with Eudoicious charge. What can Dale do afterwards though? Gets the fear, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. The personal space not going to keep them alive. Xerxes' clone is jumped off, but not the monkey himself. Gets a Cyclone off, and now Nuclear Int with the stolen cannon barrage. Plundered rather. Managed to get his way out of danger, and only one dies despite a lot of chaos.
And Jonghoon goes down, but look at the amount of time he buys. It's not a clean pick from BDS. He makes them really work for it. But what happens with that is it gives Astralis another chance to contest this. This could have been a blowout fight. It's now back to even. Dale's got the ult.
Ready for round 2. They are going to land another Theum. Syncroft guns the dragon. Matty spinning
gold, and Matty might be in danger. Let's have the flash. We'll probably have to use it.
Jonghoon's got quickness back up again, but this time has cleanse, and the barrel crits Matty down to about a third, but nothing more. Now Chachi in danger. Flash away, but abscond, an abduct, and a dead pirate. BDS this time. That's the total gold right now. It's Chachi printing money, but Nuclear Int just behind. Still a pretty close game though. Astralis lead just into the
that is a blast from my childhood, but see if you can channel into Divinity in this one.
Absolutely, looking a little bit dangerous over Syncroft. Just trying to survive with the Crescent Guard, but not for much longer. Kobe with even more gold.
It is spawning in BDS. Again, the hard work that they had on the Stanley's objectives starting to get a little bit dangerous.
Nuclear Int tries to steal away the Shadow Surge. Will not quite land it this time, and now Dayor still potentially in danger. Missed another Abscond Abduct. Now maybe Nuclear Int is in danger. In trade, try to turn this around. The stopwatch to prevent the engage with a Mistral Bolt.
Close friends stuff we have seen on that one. Seriously looking to see what's happening with this mid.
The barrel from Chachi. That's some veterancy. Not going to matter too much right now. They're going to try and survive anyway as Jonghoon goes in, kills off Syncroft, and the fight continues. Meganar is going to be around as well, but who even cares as everyone melts and Astralis by mid-game team fights. And
it's just a non-factor.
Doesn't matter. Look at the engage afterwards.
You know what's happening.
Baron in inventory now as a result of that fantastic team fight in mid lane. Astralis beginning to earn themselves a much more significant gold lead than we've seen through the rest of this game. And of course, Astralis have been very good about these mid-game turnarounds, and now they're in a position where BDS must find a comeback, something they've struggled to do all season long.
And it's something which Astralis have often put to bed as well when they get those strong 5v5s. Called out right from the start. It's their identity, it's what they've drafted. You get gold onto the right people, and it gets
lurking on the flank here, looking to call forth another Cyclone. Won't be required to quite yet. Playing it slow and steady. Control.
Astralis allow them to make plays like this.
TP, and Matty is sandwiched between a rock and a Vex place. Nowhere to go, a Mistral Bolt plus a barrel. Sticks him in the
Matty when they're farming. Yeah, they're going to get a dragon out of this, but your AD carries off the board once more. You're going to have your lanes shoved into your base. yet again. This is a consolation prize, and yes, they
earlier in the game are struggling with being lost on the map in mid-game. Now this mid-lane inhibitor under siege, and Syncroft is doing his absolute best to clear out the wave. There's just nothing to do. Cersei goes in, cannon barrage afterwards. Astralis looking for some more. The turnaround damage with the Moonlight Vigil powered up by, and it's going to be on one, and now has to hop his way over the wall. They're going to throw down a cannon barrage to try and keep this mid-lane turret alive. Agresivo will stay for the final auto and secures it. And that is a big win for
he's on Vision. Which is
the War for Vision might just have been one hit by BDS. They're going to land the Binding Eclipse courtesy of that Graviton gun. But he's going to get out of danger now. Agresivo being punished on the other side. It was all a bait, all a ruse. And the Gnar is down. Chachi on a killing spree. And the inhibitor turret soon to fall afterwards.
And Astralis taking a couple of notes maybe from their previous game. Got a side lane to death versus G2. And Astralis pick up a couple of tricks, send a couple of people hidden down to that bot lane, and they break the base without even having to go towards that Baron. They don't go for the flip, they take 2 inhibitors, and they're out clean.
All eyes on Baron meant they weren't paying attention to the bot side. They slip in, they murder the Gnar, and they get 2 inhibitors to boot. Smooth plays for Astralis, and maybe an even smoother turnaround! Syncroft left out to dry, nothing to be done, as Visit Chachi starts landing nuclear warheads instead of barrels. That will be game. There is nothing more to be done. Only Odote survives the battle.
It is almost a clean ace. Only Odote survives the oncoming exterminatus from Astralis, but this game is effectively done. Teleport's calling in. Drop him from orbit. Astralis looking to go 5 and 6.
BDS competed in the early game, but the mid-game collapse seemingly foretold. And Astralis will clean up this game in smooth, swift fashion.
Receiver one last charge.
A brave, valiant attempt, but it is just a firing of the 21. Boulder salute for the Gnar to celebrate and mourn the passing of his team. Astralis with the victory.
And you know what?